what makes something a cult is an authoritarian leader, a lack of transparency, a lack of democracy, um, no independent thinking, at least about anything substantial,
Mhm.
no way to raise criticism, especially of the leader or the leadership.
Yeah.
Having a belief system that is basically an all or nothing belief system. It is the only way, and not even wanting to recognize that there could possibly even be other belief systems,
Mhm.
um, and expecting you to then devote your entire life to whatever quote salvation or promise that this great leader is offering you.
Mhm.
So, a community, a commune, or some kind of intentional community, or just a bunch of people living together, that doesn't have to turn cultic.
Mhm.
And and probably in most cases it doesn't. It's only if you get somebody like Larry Ray in there. If people are familiar with the Sarah Lawrence cult,
Oh,
these were just college kids living together until daddy
yeah.
moved in, and boom, it
Right.
became really one of the most evil situations of the last few years. Um,
Mhm.
I didn't think anyone could be worse than Keith Raniere, but Larry Ray beat him to it. Yeah, so I think it's important when people are thinking about joining something or signing up for something that they, you know, consider these things, ask a lot of questions, and if your questions get turned back on you, well, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Ask how the leader was chosen, ask how decisions are made, ask where the money goes. And if they tell you, well, you don't know enough yet to ask that question, then leave. Because
Right.
if they're not answering your questions, that's a red flag, right?
Right. Yeah.
I was talking to a woman the other day who said she went to some retreat, and when the guy, the guy they went to see walked in, everybody had to get down on the ground and bow down to him like he was God. And she said right then and there, she was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm doing this, right?
Right. Yeah.
So try to keep your wits about you as much as you can, especially in the
Yeah.
beginning,
Mhm.
before you get too swept up. And slow down. People need to slow down, you
Yeah.
know, like not just jump at the, oh, and if they make you sign a waiver that says they're not responsible, well, that right there tells you something, because why would they
Mhm.
make you sign a waiver unless something bad's going to happen, right?
Right. Yeah.
And a lot
Yeah.
of these training programs now make you do that
Mhm.
because they've been sued so often, because people
Mhm.
have been hurt or damaged or died or whatever. So, signing a non-disclosure or some kind of waiver of responsibility, don't do it.